Question before we get to the main part of the video today. Have you streamed my newest song, Last One on Your Mind? It is out on all major streaming platforms. You can go and watch the music video as well over on my channel. And if you did enjoy the song, then please do make sure you go and follow me over on Spotify or wherever you listen to your music, as I have more music coming out. And also you can just go and check out my other music. I am very excited for you to hear more of my music. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a singer and a voice teacher, and I am back with Linkin Park. They have been releasing quite a few new songs recently, but I'm going to be jumping onto their current most newest song, depending when this comes out and if there's another one. But as you can see from the title, this will be Two-Faced, their official music video. As always, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. If you'd rather watch the full video uninterrupted, I have left the link to the original video in the description below. If you are enjoying my content and want to stay in this bubble of excitedness even more, go and support me over on Patreon. There's lots of fun things going on over there. Early access to videos, bloopers videos, monthly chats depending what tier you're in. You also get Discord access. It's a great place to be. Right, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and let's get to Two-Faced by Linkin Park. Okay, 1 second. We never know what we're in store for. Well, I didn't anyway. I loved that just before we get that vocalized scream from Emily Armstrong, we hear these kind of whispery, chanty kind of in the background. If you're listening to headphones, you can really hear it kind of swirling around in your head. So it's just already eerie, putting us into this kind of like voices that we hear. It's really done well. And then we get this high scream from this vocalization from Emily Armstrong, and we want to, when we're working on screams, we immediately think, you know, put everything into it, really like lots of volume. It's actually a lot quieter than we think, because we're getting a lot of contact from our false vocal folds, so there is a lot of breath throwing out. But what we don't want to do is just let it just be breath. We want to make sure there's enough contact so we're not just drying out our vocal folds. Really fun. I love how it builds up. And does she do some body ripples while screaming? Girl.
Last time I was hanging by a thread, trying to say I'm not, but I'm in it over my head. That's when I figured out where it led, beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, the rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there.
Whoa! Okay, so this is obviously filmed kind of in reverse, I'm guessing, unless they can do that with their hair. That's really cool. Right, we get Mike Shinoda in this rap territory. Love this. I love how easy it is, and also the vowel at the end of the verses are all vowels. Let's just have a little thread, head, lead, edge. So edge is the one that's a little bit different, but still vowel. And it's just a very relaxed vowel. It's not necessarily too open, it's not too closed, it's kind of a neutral vowel, and it's really, it just even more exaggerates this relaxed speech-like quality. You know, dynamic wise, it's not too loud, not too quiet. It's kind of keeping consistent throughout the whole verse. I love the phrasing, and I love those echoes on thread and head, like after that.
I was hanging by a thread, trying to say I'm not, but I'm in it over my head. That's when I figured out where it led, beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, the rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like Two-Faced, caught in the middle. Caught in the middle.
This film's so cool. Like the guitar as well being involved, throwing around, just kind of makes it really uneasy. I love it. Ba ba. This is an interesting interval. Da da. Yeah, I think because it's a descend on a major fourth. Ba ba. da 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 da. We're starting up here. I think we're starting on a C sharp. So actually it's a lot higher than I initially think, and we're remaining full. So we're in our first passage with Emily Armstrong's range. The first passage, or the first passaggio, is where our vocal folds go from thick to thin really quickly. We get that kind of, if you've ever experienced that flip, like the flip to a sudden breathy or head voice territory. That's the first passage. We can remain full, and that's what we're hearing here. We can hear this kind of thick quality up there. Sometimes it's a fuller or thicker sound than other times, and sometimes we're blending things together. But yeah, really nice pitching on that. And I love here as well on the second verse with Mike Shinoda, we get different vocal layering.
The dark's too vivid, the light's not there.
Yeah, like
start to pivot, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Two-faced, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle.
Oh, I love that two-face scream on that last one as well. There's a little bit of distortion here as well that we're hearing, not as much as that scream at the beginning. It's a lot clearer, but on the caught in the middle, I think it's on those. Lovely vowel choice in the word caught. Also, something we also got to think about, two-face, to be up in this range, in this territory, on that C sharp 5, on this oo vowel, can be so squeezed and pinched. We might feel like, because we're closing here, the larynx might want to come up with us. And actually, we want to keep the larynx nice and relaxed. We want it to be moving around, like, or as in free to move, not trapped in a specific point. But we don't want it to keep rising up there to reach that note, right? So just dropping that two-face and making it a bit more of an vowel just opens up that space a lot, and that's what we're hearing.
Recognize it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Last time you told me it wasn't true, and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. The truth's not rich.
I love how it's just so we can completely understand and feel what is being said, sung, spoken, rapped in this song. I feel like it's just very relatable.
You told me it wasn't true and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. The truth's not rigid, the rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle.
Oh, we didn't have that little link there this time. Last time it kind of went a little bit empty. We would hear that chord change and then we went into the chorus. That was interesting. We went straight into it. What's also nice is that we hear that in-breath, that inhale from Emily Armstrong before that chorus. I just love things like that because it's just so natural. It's not edited out, and it's just, that's what would have happened.
Put it all behind, I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, it's over an area of her voice that, like I said, the first passage, so we need to make sure that we are not reaching up there. It feels relaxed, and I think this distortion as well in her voice that she's throwing occasionally in those, like, there's a lot more distortion in this verse, not so much, but just a little more than the first chorus. Caught in the middle, da da. It's very punchy, very snappy, not pinched or anything, very relaxed, because we've got that distortion in there as well. Real cool.
I can't hear myself think.
Ooh.
I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me!
Whoa, not the, like, DJ kind of balls as well. Okay, wow. So we go from a heavily breath quality, the breathiest whisper, Then the second one is a little bit of that tone kind of creeping back in, but I love how intimate it is. It really draws us in, and you know, where is it going? Where is it going? It's getting louder. We're kind of crescendoing into that whisper tone, getting onto pitch, and we're kind of like leaning in, and then suddenly we get the scream, so it's even more impactful. My goodness. Yes, there is a lot of like, again, not too much volume on the that scream. It's a high pitch sound as well, like it's a high scream, and there's lots of distortion, lots of false vocal fold action. You've got to be committed to that sound. We've got to be supported to create that sound. We can't just let it go, because otherwise that's where the pain comes from. If we're experimenting with this kind of quality when we're feeling pain, obviously come off of it, because maybe we're just putting too much muscle, and actually we want to lean into that breathier kind of quality again.
Recognize it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. I can't hear myself think.
I love that camera as well.
I can't hear myself think.
Yeah, I mean, listen to those two different, right? I can't hear it does just whisper. I can't hear. And there's a little bit of that vocal fry in the second one as we get a little bit of connection in the vocal folds.
I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think.
And a little bit.
Stop yelling at me!
Then yeah, it's a delightful scream. Stop yelling at May as well. If we're trying to get this quality on a closed eval, we're fighting against what we want, right? So just make that easy for ourselves. Drop that jaw, open vowel. Oh my goodness.
Stop yelling at me!
Sorry.
I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me!
Oh, I know that the acting's kind of like stop yelling at me and like the tongue's coming out, but that actually is a nice you know, sometimes the tongue can hold us extra tension than needed, so just by pulling it out a little bit, like sticking it out literally, allows us to understand if there is any tension, where's it coming from. I know here it's like kind of a choice, but if you're experimenting with this, see what happens if you stick your tongue out. Why not? This is a harsh vocal line. We want to make sure that we're looking after our vocals, our voice, so we can keep doing it, but when done correctly, we can definitely sustain this and keep doing it. I love that scratch. I love that line. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. This is so... I love the structure of it. Nice. Okay, so we get that repeated caught in the middle, kind of going round as we're ascending with that line as well, melodic line. Again, going into a scream. Oh my goodness. I love the turntable. Is that what it is?
That's what it is. We're on the same page right now.
I love how in that final moment with her laugh, like you can hear a bit of that croakiness in the laugh as well. So it's just, you know, we've got to see what's in our vocal quality naturally. Not saying that she's just going to scream naturally, but you know, it's nice that there's that croak in there naturally. Cool. I really loved it. I love the subtle differences in the links between the verses as well. That build up going from the whisper as well, really showing range, really showing that journey. Nice. Well, it's been great to jump to Linkin Park's newest music video. Yeah, really cleverly done between the two. Again, kind of classic layering, ordering of the two. But let me know where you want me to go next with Linkin Park. I have a few reaction and analysis videos on my channel now as well, so if you haven't yet seen them, go and check them out. And remember to check out my newest song, Last One on Your Mind. I have more music coming out very soon. Do give me a follow on Spotify and obviously subscribe, like, hit the bell button over here, check me out on Patreon, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!